Hello.
Welcome back.
We are back.
It's been
Good to see you.
It's been a while, I know. It's good to see you. Today we're talking about pressure. So, viewer, come here. When was the last time you felt under pressure? We're going to answer that at the end. But let's jump in. How have you been doing? Well?
Yeah, been doing well. Lots of exciting stuff's happening on my YouTube channel. So yeah, despite the performance not being so well, I'm doing a lot more focusing on long form at the moment. So it's sort of, I think YouTube treats channels like every channel has two channels. You have a shorts channel, you have a long form channel within one. So I've done great at growing the shorts channel. Now I need to grow the long form one. So I've been putting a lot of time and energy into that. But you have been across the pond.
I have. I had a little swim across to the States, and I've been living it up over in Georgia, North Carolina, and Virginia.
You went to 3 states?
Well, actually 4, because how I drove through. I drove through South Carolina as well.
You drove? Or?
I did, yeah. I love driving.
What did you hire? What car did you get?
A Jeep Grand Cherokee, a big, huge car.
Damn!
It was great.
Why haven't I seen any pictures?
Well, my phone's using to record.
Send them to me. I'll put them in.
Yeah.
I'll put them in the podcast.
Jeep. Yeah, great. It was so much fun. It was a good car, great trip. Really enjoyed it, man. Yeah, really needed it. And
Did it help you take some pressure off?
Oh, look at that. He's spun it back round. I'm so impressed. It did help take off some pressure, because for those of you that don't know, on the lead up to Will's holiday and then my holidays, 2 of them.
We're in the middle of those 2 at the moment.
We are, yeah.
I've called you in.
We need to do it. We have been working pretty much consistently. So back-to-back episodes. I think we did 5 nights in a row. Will obviously has his full-time YouTube channel. I'm working full-time every night without fail, 5 days in a row. So I was feeling extremely stressed out, under a lot of pressure to get everything done. I had so much editing to do, so much so that I edited 6 hours straight on that flight to Boston, maybe 5 hours. 6 is maybe an exaggeration, but 5 hours straight on that flight to Boston.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you.
Ate food and then got my laptop out and did not move from that seat for 5 hours. I was there and I got 6 videos done in that time. I was so happy.
Legend.
Yeah, it was great.
As the Japanese would say, you look tired.
Thank you very much. Arigatou gozaimasu. Yeah, so it was really great to relieve some of that pressure, because it just felt overwhelming, man. Like when that pressure builds and builds and builds, you know something's got to give, but you also know you've got to rise to the challenge of it. So it's really challenging. It's like you don't want to be the one to give in.
It's tough.
But you know it's coming, so it's like, how can you manage it? But I know that you have been experiencing a little bit of pressure as well, because YouTube is underperforming, to put it politely. Unfortunately, it's been a little bit more challenging for you. So talk to me about that pressure, William.
Yeah, it sucks. There's no... it's like, I'm supposed to be... Well, I see myself as the person that is supposed to be like, no, Will's the one that's got it together. Will is going to lead by example for all the troops, and like, it's going to just, everything's going to be great for Will, because Will knows what he's doing, and it's just terrific when you're doing exactly the same stuff. But I know why it's happening. That's the main thing. And it was my expectation that it wouldn't perform well this month, but I just didn't expect it to underperform by this much.
So why did you have the expectation that it wasn't going to perform as well?
So my shorts always ride off of trends, and the trend on K-pop Demon Hunters is just not there anymore.
What is K-pop Demon Hunters? You keep saying it. I know what K-pop, that's what Korean pop.
Yeah.
What was Demon Hunters?
It's a Netflix film.
How is it?
It's a kids film that has a whole album basically in it. It's a musical type.
Oh, cool.
Thing. It's like the High School Musical of today, if you like.
That makes sense.
Except for it's nothing to do with a high school. It's like story, but it's a storyline with songs throughout it. It's an animation, so it's got some really cool like anime visuals in the music videos as well, or in the actual thing. So I watched the film, and that helped me understand where all the comments were coming from as well, because I had no idea.
You got to be able to engage with your fans and your
it.
community. If you don't know, I'd be like, yes, K-pop.
Woo. But all those songs are like top of the charts.
Yeah.
Right. It's just been an incredible thing. I've managed to catch the wave so well. I think so. One of the I'll prove myself wrong in editing. I'll put up how many streams like each one of the top songs has. But I think they're hovering around the 1 billion stream mark.
Wow.
Which is nuts. But my videos across the last 2 months have had at least 120 million views. And because they catch the sound in their copyright pickup, 120 million of those billion streams that those songs have come from my channel.
Incredible. Yeah, that makes sense because it's been channeled through you. It's copyright. Yeah, that makes sense. So you've been working hard.
So they owe me a lot, is what I'm saying. Like, maybe you should give me a bit of kickback.
K-pop, come on, Demon Hunters, whatever you're called, bring in that.
Or just get me as an actor on the sequel. That'd be great. I could be like I could sing some songs. I could, turn up.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the thing with trends is that they're a trend. Yep. They come and then they die. And then it's the next one that you wait for. So the first one that I caught was the lava chicken, the Minecraft one. That blew up my channel. Then you saw my channel trend down for 2 months. Then K-pop Demon Hunters came along, it trended up for 2 months, and now it's gonna die for 2 months. Like I'm trying to plot that graph. And that's what's happening.
So you think the next sort of rise will be around maybe Christmas time, November, Christmas time?
Yeah, I'm hoping November. Like, I was sort of hoping in the back of my mind that there'd be some sort of Halloween film that really took off this year, but there wasn't. And the same with in November, I'm hoping there's something that sort of... But you never know what it's going to be. You've just got to wait for it. And you know that it will come because the internet can't survive without trends.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
everything's cyclical, isn't it?
That's it.
It goes round and round. But... So in terms of pressure, obviously we're talking about the pressure here that you felt that you had to, or not felt that you had to, there was a goal in mind to keep the channel thriving. Did you put internal or external pressure on there? Were either of them beneficial? So in regards to this current situation you find yourself in, what was the internal pressure you have right now? And what's the external pressure we have?
So the internal pressure is I want to buy a house. And to buy a house, you need money.
Really?
Yeah, it's one of those things. But I don't have enough money to just buy it. I can't get a mortgage because I haven't been doing it long enough.
No. But you recently created a way to be able to keep a good income stream, which is really exciting. Yeah. I know, yeah, I went for it and changed it.
It's alright, I would have just beeped it out anyway. But yeah, so I need to basically save up enough to buy the house cash, and Soph and I could buy a place now with a mortgage based on her income, but her income disappears as soon as we go to Cornwall.
Yeah.
So it would all be on me anyway, so I've still got to make sure I'm earning enough. Or we just wait 2 years to when I can get a mortgage, but if we wait 2 years, I'll just be able to buy the house outright anyway. So it's like the timing of it is just horrible.
Do you feel like pressure increases or decreases when there's a time element involved? So obviously what you're mentioning there, it's like 2 years' time you might be able to buy it in cash anyway, but naturally you want to move sooner rather than later because you want to feel a bit more settled. So do you think time increases the pressure?
Yeah, absolutely. It just does. I was watching an Alex Hormozy video. Shock.
Who's that?
Yeah.
Never met him.
It's this guy. He also looks like this.
What are you pointing at? He's just pointing to himself.
Yeah. This is also a funny image.
He closes his eyes and just thinks of Alex Hormozy.
Gets me through most nights.
Let me just open my eyes again, I think.
And he was saying how you... what were we talking about?
Alex Hormozy?
Yeah. Before.
Time pressure.
Time, yes. He was saying all the time pressures that you put on yourself, like you've got to double your business this year or whatever. It's like, it's nothing but an imaginary timeline. And it's just adding additional stress. Like, why does your business have to double this year? Why doesn't it just have to maintain this year to build a stronger foundation to then really explode the following year? It's like, it's only you that's put that pressure on yourself.
Isn't it so interesting how we create timelines for ourselves when in reality we're almost guessing? You know, there's so many people that say, in terms of maybe society, they want to have a marriage by one age, they want to have kids by another, they want to have a career by this age, and those are all maybe internal pressures but also societal pressures there as well. Isn't it so funny how we create such an, not arbitrary, but a bit of a pointless meaning on dates and times, as if like we must achieve X by a certain date to prove to the world that I'm succeeding, when in reality, if you're moving at your pace, everything's going in the way it's meant to.
And also, nobody cares.
Yeah, that's very true.
It's
yeah.
like
Yeah.
to prove to the world that no, nobody cares. Like
No.
you could be the most famous person. If the Rock, right? He set up a tequila company, nobody cares. Like people buy it, but nobody cares.
Yeah.
Like okay, yeah, great for you. Like,
Everyone's so focused on themselves.
That's it.
And worried about whether they're performing as per
Yeah.
the status quo, that
Yeah.
they don't care if you're performing as per the
That's
status quo. They're probably, if anything, using you as a benchmark. Probably I need to achieve X, Y, Z, because I do it all the time. You know, so many people have said to me, I'd love to have traveled to all the places you've been. And I'm like, I'd love to have the financial stability or the relationship that you have. You know, there's always sacrifices. And
you don't want my relationship. You don't want to be around when the laughter stops.
I didn't know it started in your relationship.
Connor came round today. I was in the middle of getting shouted at about the bins.
I almost left. I was a little bit scared. I was going to help out and clean, but then I thought, you know what?
No, don't do it. We need to hire a cleaner. She needs to learn. She asked me to wash some gloves.
How dare she?
Yesterday. I didn't do it. I forgot. Genuinely forgot. I put a wash in, but forgot the gloves because I put the wash in the night before, but I didn't actually.
Sounds hella sus, but carry on.
She came back and gloves weren't washed. It's like, it's like I've been busy today, you know. It's almost like things don't happen because I'm busy. It's like, are you starting to see? I'm not bitter about it. It just adds an element of pressure because I'm expected to do all these homely things and also I'm expecting it to come crashing through this door.
But clearly, how dare you?
What?
But clearly, that is pressure to you because you are experiencing it as pressure. Surely, something like that, if it wasn't something you cared about, it wouldn't be pressure.
Well, it's because I care about Soph. So
Yeah.
I don't want to. It's horrible because I care so much about my business and like now it's like my little baby, and it's doing well. But you just want it to keep thriving. At the same time, I've got this relationship, and that's doing okay, and it that needs to thrive. And I know the only thing stopping it thriving so much at the moment is my willingness to let my baby suffer and do more housework or whatever.
Metaphorical, baby, of course, if you've tuned in at a very inopportune moment.
If you've just clicked on the video and automatically skipped to 13 minutes 32 in, then...
That's probably a really good guess.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'll find out when I edit it.
Yeah.
I might edit it so it's bad. They'll just
Why
become-
is it sped up for 10 seconds?
I'll just cut to like Alex Hormozy, just a picture without us on screen for however long it takes.
What's your retention? Just stay.
Yeah, that'd be so solid.
At the back. Yeah, no, but that's an external pressure. That's a family demand almost, isn't it? Because you want to be able to be present for your relationship in a way that allows that to thrive.
Yeah.
So it's the pressure because you want to achieve those minimum standards to keep one happy.
Yeah, I also want to just go and work from like Spain for 2 weeks.
Where in Spain would you go?
Probably Barcelona.
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 Awesome.
I know my way around Barcelona.
Do you?
Yeah, I went there every 2 weeks as a kid.
Oh, damn.
So
Fancy.
not really. It's just so Dad could see his other half.
Less fancy.
Maybe it was more like once a month. I don't know.
I mean,
It's quite
I
often.
would love to tell you to go do it, but I also know that you did tell Soph that you're not allowed to have holidays.
Yeah, I said that we're not allowed to go abroad, but the thing is, that was in the summer, and I don't understand the British need the 1 week a year that it's sunny in the UK. Everyone decides to go abroad. So why wouldn't you just stay in the UK for the week that it's actually sunny, and then when it gets cold in England, that's when you go abroad to somewhere that's hot? Like that makes way more sense.
Do you know where you should go
Gran
when it's cold in
Canaria.
the UK? No, it's Thailand.
Yeah,
They would be warm there.
it would be.
Beautiful weather.
Yeah,
Super cheap.
good massages.
All right.
Snakes.
Maybe.
Hopefully not in the massage.
Only one. God damn. It's always one.
But yeah, I'd like to go because the thing is, YouTube is supposed to be freeing. It's online income. You know, you can just live wherever, and it's like, well, if I could just get equally terrible results while I'm in Spain, then I might as well do that. But
Why
the problem
is
is she
this-
can't get time off work. That's the problem. So she needs to quit her job, just do admin for me. I pay her like 2k a month or whatever, and then it would be fine. But she doesn't want to do that because she loves her job, and that's the problem. She enjoys what she
It's
does.
not a problem that she enjoys what she does. That's a blessing that
It's
she
a problem
enjoys
for our
what she does.
relationship.
Disagree. Again, if you had someone that was miserable in their job or what they did all day, every day, they wouldn't be enjoyable to spend time with. But it's the first time I've ever really heard you speak about the idea of remote working. Because you've always been like, oh, if I can achieve it here.
I struggle with winters. Then as soon as it gets cold,
Oh yeah, you and me both,
and grey,
mate.
it's just horrific. So January and February are going to be horrific.
So this is what we'll do then, is we'll do all our work down in Devon over the summer. We'll surf, enjoy the...
Sophie won't let me leave for 2 weeks because she's got to work.
when we're successful podcasters.
She doesn't care.
She will.
No, she
I'll
doesn't.
have a word with her. Right.
I'm almost at
Listen
400,000
here,
subscribers. She doesn't.
Yeah, we almost have 94. What are you on about?
Almost have 90. Meaning we're on 93.
What? Maybe. Let's see.
Ooh.
Could you imagine if we went down?
92. 91.
What's happening?
90.
God, we're funny.
Yeah.
So that's the first time I've ever heard you talk about the idea of remote work. Do you think that would relieve some of the pressure of work day to day? Because you don't. But surely, if you said you hate the cold, miserable weather here, it's grey.
Yeah.
It's uninspiring.
Yeah.
If you were somewhere where it was beautiful,
Yeah.
it was sunny, it was warm,
Yeah.
it was blue skies.
Yeah.
Surely that would relieve some of the pressure with work, because at least then you could open up and get some life inside you.
So I struggle to work at my desk when it's grey outside. Just do. If I went somewhere where it was almost guaranteed blue sky outside, I would just the productivity of the same amount of hours worked would go up, even though nothing tangibly has changed other than the sky is blue.
Yeah, but it has a tangible impact on our mood.
Yeah, for me it does, especially. So yeah, I mean, I just get more work done. It's like in those 2 weeks, I get 3 weeks worth of work done. So it's like in the summers in the UK, I get like a whole year's worth of work done in the summer, or what I think should be 6 months worth of work. Versus in the winter, I'm literally like at half speed, and I've already noticed that. It's already started to go downhill.
That sounds like an argument you need to have with Soph, to be honest, then.
You can't win an argument with Soph. She argues with emotion. This is why I like to argue with logic, because you're always right.
Okay. Whatever you say. Will, are you a perfectionist?
No.
Do you think?
No, I know.
Tell me why you know.
Because I never finish anything.
What do you mean by never finish anything?
Like, so I get things to the point where they're posted, but I've never released a song that I have finished because I can still hear mistakes in it, but I'm just too lazy to fix it. Or a video, I'll be, to be fair, the one time where I don't cut corners is shorts. Long form videos I cut corners, songs I cut corners, planning the videos, like straight away I laid that line saying you're planning them because I would just cut corners. It would be terrible. So I suppose there's an element of self-awareness around it as well. It's like I just know that is a thing that I do. If there's a way that I can, I don't know, when I'm playing gigs, especially now that I rely on the income, it's like I just push it for an extra 5 minutes break. It's like, just cut corners as much as I can. But it's with the things that matter, I try and not cut corners. Like with the thing I've been doing recently, I'm not cutting any corners with that.
Yeah.
Which is part of the reason why it's so stressful.
But would you say that's being thorough, or is that being a perfectionist?
It's being thorough, but it's also out of fear because I know I can get fined if stuff's wrong.
Yeah.
And it's learning loads of skills. Like, you know how I've always said, if something's in a calendar, I don't do it. It doesn't mean anything to me. It's
you
like,
literally said that first episode.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, our first ever episode is out on Spotify today.
Hey,
Whoop, 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 whoop. Let's go.
literally means nothing.
No, it means absolutely nothing at all. But you said that in episode 1.
Yeah.
So I just thought I'd bring that back.
Yeah, no, that's good because that encourages them to go and click. And then if I'm really smart when I'm uploading this video, what I'll do is I'll have the little thing that pops up in the corner that like goes, "What is fear?" and then goes away. I think that's what it was called.
Uncomfortable truth about fear.
That's such an AI title.
You are AI though. Your brain is AI.
What were we saying? Oh, calendars. Yes. But now I've realised that I'm going to have to follow a schedule.
God forbid.
So I've plotted out my whole next week, and I'm going to just follow it and see what does or doesn't get done.
How long do you think you'll be into that schedule when you decide to sack it off?
I hope I won't sack it off this time because there's a lot more riding on it.
Okay.
So I think it's going to be me sticking to it word for word. I think will be an evolution because it's everything that's in there at the moment is just things I remembered at the time that I made it, whereas I haven't even added live streams into it. So my days on the schedule run 9 till 9, but I might choose to start work at 8 on a certain day, which would push me ahead on the schedule. Or if I don't finish something the night before, then I've still got the leeway of starting at 8 and like finishing at 10 or 11. But I quite regularly don't start my live streams until like 8 p.m, 9 p.m. So it doesn't matter so much that it's not in there.
Is that better with your audience, the later ones?
Better for donations.
Okay.
The Americans prefer to donate to.
Well, they do. Yeah, it's a huge tipping culture, isn't it? You know. So absolutely.
So yeah, the later I do it, the better time it is for them.
When I was in the States, I went out for a meal with a girl and we were just talking. It was very much you go up to the counter, you order, you tell them what they want, and they will bring the food over to you. But the amount of customer service they give to you is minimal. It's not really a restaurant; it's like a canteen almost. And it popped up with a tip, and I was like, "My English in me." I looked at her and went, "My English in me doesn't want a tip." It's like, what have they done?
Yeah,
I still tip because obviously they don't make anywhere near as much as we do as like a base standard. So I still tip, but it's like
it's
crazy,
strange, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's very weird.
Strange that parallel.
It's like the automatic gratuity on receipts.
Yep.
Now it's like I was going to tip you more than you've put on there, but the fact that you've just put that on there, I'm just going to pay you that now.
Yeah, I'm not going to do anything.
You've got to
else.
rely on people to take ownership of their.
Yeah, this is it. So with the live streams, it's definitely a really good time to do it in the evening because it appeals to the kind-hearted nature of our American friends.
Yeah, and enemies.
Nah, they're friends.
All of them?
They might be listening.
That's fine. Listen away. I don't like everybody in America.
How dare you?
No, I need to qualify that actually. I like a lot of people in America, but I don't like every single person. It's not like I don't like any of you. It's like no, I don't. There's no way out of 380 million. Like, there's people in the UK I don't like, and there's only 70 million here.
Yeah,
so
out
of 380 million,
like,
there's going to be like, yeah.
Yeah. The law of averages is.
Yeah, I probably actually hate like a third of you.
Actively.
Yeah. Maybe an eighth. I'm quite submissive.
Quite a tolerant person.
Yeah, as in I just don't.
Little bitch.
Yeah, I just don't interact. Like social.
Oh no, social interaction. I must flee. Yeah, so when I was talking about perfectionism, I agree, I'm definitely not a perfectionist.
Really?
Does that surprise you?
It does.
Really?
Yeah.
You think I'd be a perfectionist?
Yeah, because you take so long to do things.
Like what?
Like anything.
Give me a scenario.
I don't have any. You call me.
Yeah,
I was just trying to.
I think I've just laid back that it takes me a while to do things. But
would you describe your style as slapdash, or would you describe it as more thorough? If it was a sliding scale.
thorough. I'd be more towards the thorough than.
I thought so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it's because I spent a lot of my younger adult life trying to be a perfectionist, trying to get everything perfect. And then I realised that 90% is almost better than 100% because it's easy to get to 90.
And it allows you to move on with your life.
This is it. Whereas that last 100, that last 10%, no one's going to notice that except for you. You know, and ultimately, if it's a passion project, if it's creativity, it will never be 100%. You know, like I could sit here and edit shorts until I thought they were perfect. But in reality, that's never going to happen. They're never going to be perfect. Because it's creativity. Creativity can't be perfect. It's inherently flawed because it's creative. but then you can thrive under that pressure, like a diamond.
Yes. Pressure does create diamonds. It also creates splattered people.
Splattered people. Medical term.
Yeah.
Are you a splattered person?
Well, if you're under physical pressure, you will splat or you will turn into a diamond. And it's only if you're willing to withstand getting splattered that you turn into a diamond.
Do you know what was always my fear as a child?
Getting crushed?
You know, in that scene in Star Wars where the walls just get closer.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, oh my god, if ever that happened in a room, I would be so scared.
I never overthought it.
No?
No, it's like, oh, that'd be so cool because I'd like be like, oh, just climb, like I'd try and get out, be sick. Like, I'd go under like the water. I love small spaces. That's why I'm so good at hide and seek. I'd love to do a hide and seek challenge with everyone. Yeah, we should get everyone round the flat as well.
There's nowhere to hide in the flat.
Oh, there's so many places to hide. You just don't know.
The bathtub.
No, there's loads of places.
Under the bed.
No, you can't go under the bed.
Out the window.
Yeah, that's one of them.
Yeah, we're not doing it. We should do it somewhere.
We should do it at everyone's house.
Do you know what we should do? Is sardines. You ever played sardines?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think it'd be great. And we do, like the last person has to buy everyone dinner.
Ooh.
Then that's got some steaks.
Yeah,
that would be good. And then we could get some steaks.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Steaks on steaks on steaks.
Yeah. Let's just hope the loser's Josh. Sorry.
Yeah, Josh. No, he doesn't listen, does he? He will regret
this
it.
This will get clipped. Somebody will clip this and send it.
He'll regret it when we're on that 94 subscriber. But Will,
now's a good subscribe, please, if you're still here.
We also want to go out for dinner to Yummy Noodle Bar.
Yeah.
Which we can't do
until we get 100 subs.
Until we get 100 subs. We're not eating until we get 100 subs. Anyway. But yeah, expectations. In talking about internal pressure that we've put on ourselves, what expectations or pressures have you internalized and put on yourself?
Just the schedule.
Okay.
So it's 5:45 every day. There's a video going out. I didn't have one prepared today. I came back from my gig and literally made the short and everything in like 25 minutes, and it's a 1 of 10.
Is it?
I finally got a 1 of 10. The first one in like a month.
Well, I suppose when all your videos have been wank.
Yeah, like, it's really easy. You've only got to have 10 bad videos for it to be really easy to get number one. But it's doing okay. It's made me £1.50 so far.
Oh,
so,
nice.
Yeah.
You can buy yourself half a Freddo.
Yeah, it's depressing because a month ago it probably would have had maybe 15 quid by now. So it's
peaks and troughs, isn't it? But
that's it.
I think like
withstanding the hard times, it's just the only thing that guarantees you fail in business is stopping.
Yeah, you just got to fail when you just stop. Yeah.
You just got to keep going because there's no physical danger. Which is the hard thing because your brain persuades you that you're like at the end. It's like you're about to just jump off a cliff. Are you aware that you're jumping off a cliff? Like, what's going on? Okay, you're falling right now. You're falling and you're not flapping your arms. What's going on?
I don't think flapping your arms would do much.
It does in my scenario. Because
in cartoons.
In my do you ever? Okay, I've got sidebar. When you imagine yourself, like if you go for a walk in your head,
okay,
right. And then look at your hands. Mm-hmm. What colour are they?
They're my normal skin colour.
Right, mine are luminescent blue.
Why?
Well, I don't know, but it's every time, and then that's how I tell if I'm in a dream or if I'm awake. So it allows me to lucid dream, and then I can like build things in my head while I'm asleep. Probably why I don't sleep too well. Do you not lucid dream?
No.
Oh, it's one thing I've been trying to focus more on, especially over the last 6 months, and I maybe get like 1 or 2 a month. That I become aware in my dreams. I'm able to like just change.
That must be so cool.
No, because instantly it's like, okay, I'm in one. Don't waste the opportunity. What can I do that's like super productive while I'm here? There's no like fun. It's yeah.
I've made a lake. Why? I don't know.
No, it's what's a trigger? Yeah, it's like normally, like so when I'm just every day before I go to sleep, I look at my hands first of all so I can see that they're real, and then in my dream I hope that I end up looking at my hands because in my dream they'll be blue, and then my hands are blue, and then it's fine. The other one you can do is that thing, and if you do that or something like that.
I heard another one is just
like a reality check.
Throughout real life, like day to day, just ask yourself, "Am I dreaming?"
Yeah.
So then it becomes a pattern, and then when you sleep, you'll ask it, and you'll be like, "Actually, yeah." Or maybe we're just all in Inception.
I mean, what does Elon Musk say, that we're all in a simulation?
Yeah, but can you really trust Elon?
I don't think it's about trusting Elon. I think it's just look at the numbers. It makes sense. It's like if we've been able to progress technologically so much in the last 100 years, imagine what another civilization could do in 1,000 years. It's like if we've invented AI less than 100 years after the invention of the computer, like in 1,000 years, imagine, you know? Yeah. It's because everything it's exponential, isn't it? So it's like, I was thinking about this the other day. The growth from like 1400s to the 1800s was like nothing. It's the biggest waste of time.
Waste of time. Looking back at our whole generation being like, you wasted time.
And then we get to the 1800s, like somebody invents a telephone. It's like, actually somebody's done something useful at last. Like, thank you so much. But like nothing improved. And then towards the end of the 1800s, early like 1900s, you had like tractors which came along, which unemployed like 87% of Britain because everyone worked in agriculture. And it was like, it's super interesting to watch the curve on like how everything improves. Now AI is going to help us improve twice as fast, or 3 times as fast, 4 times as fast, exponentially. It's so exciting. But yeah, if you live, I'm sorry if any of you are from these eras, but if you were around from like year 0, actually, to be fair.
Oh, yeah, so...
No, to be fair, actually, when was the gun invented? Because that was helpful. For hunting and things.
One of the first...
Yeah, but what year was it?
They had tools to hunt.
Yeah, but a gun is way easier.
Yeah. I don't know when the gun was created. I don't think I want to know that.
It must... Well, I'm just trying to think back to wars. It's like... It was definitely around by the 1800s. So was it around by the 1700s? Yeah, it must have been. So then 1500s, I'm thinking, is when the first gun was made. So, because the Romans were still fighting with sticks. You know? It's like, that's not an effective...
I want to know the first war where it was guns versus, like, sticks. And then just being like, what are we doing? First guns were invented in China around the 10th century, with the earliest example being the fire lance, a spear with a gunpowder-filled tube attached. Yes.
What about guns, how we see them today? Does it say anything about
that? End of the 13th century.
Oh, I wasn't far off.
Yeah, emerged by the sun. Single projectile could be fired from a metal barrel.
Right, but since then, since the 1300s to the 1800s, there was no, like... So they should have been under a lot of pressure. Like... what's his name? Alexander... Something rather, the guy that invented the phone.
Graham Bell.
Graham Bell, yeah, that's what I said.
You said Alexander...
No, who am I thinking? Alexander...
That's the guy that invented the telephone, isn't it?
Graham Bell? I think it is. I think you're right. I don't think I'm right. I don't know what I'm saying.
You never saying anything useful.
No, as per usual.
Yeah, Alexander Graham Bell.
Oh, yeah, cool. We're both right. Yay! I know things.
You said the first name. I got the double barrel surname, so that's 2 for me. It's 2-1. I'm winning this episode.
All right.
I didn't know anything about guns. Okay, I'll give you a point there. It's 2-2.
Well, I love wearing a tutu. Sorry, I mean...
Quote of the day.
Clips compilation, Will's random clips. I love wearing a tutu. It's my favourite outfit.
And then the hat one. Where you're like, I'm a Queen's Guard.
Oh yeah, I'm a Queen's Guard. Oh, lovely.
But is that internal pressure helpful, do you think, William?
Yes, it's the only way you get something done. Thank you for calling me William, which is my full first name.
It is, yes.
William. That's Eminem warming up.
That's one of your worst. I don't know why I laughed at that either.
POV Eminem in a booth. You know, whenever you stutter over words, it's like, but some of them. Yeah, no, internal pressure is important because you've got to be self-motivated and self-driven. If you don't have that driving forward, like the pack of wolves behind me that I've spoken about so many times, these wolves are like my pets at this point.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello, I'm a wolf.
Not very scary. I wouldn't run away from them.
No.
Down syndrome wolves chasing you.
How many chromosomes does a normal wolf have?
4.
Cats have 9.
Do they?
Yeah, it's got to be more than... Or 19, sorry. So how many... So
How many do
wolf
humans
must have
have?
more. Humans have 23. I think Down syndrome have 24.
That's cool. Love that.
I think. But a wolf, I reckon, has more than a cat.
Less than a dog. More than an elephant.
I think a
Play
dog...
high or lower.
I think... yeah. No, I think a dog probably has more than a wolf. And a wolf has more than a cat. Mind you, I'm thinking of a domestic cat. Maybe a lion would probably have more chromosomes. I'm thinking the more intelligent it is, the more chromosomes it's got.
Okay.
But then an elephant, how's that only relying on like 4 chromosomes? No, that's got to be... No. Somehow this podcast about pressure has turned into a philosophical discussion about... An uninformed discussion.
Yeah.
About
I know
chromosomes in
nothing. I'm just
animals.
letting you dig a hole, mate.
Interesting. No, it's,
I made a slightly on the line joke and we ran with it.
it's beneath the noise, everyone.
To be fair, I'm glad we've added the humour element into it because we're hilarious.
It's definitely more engaging as long as somebody hasn't come here with a true...
bored.
You're bored.
Thank you for listening to Beneath the Noise.
I was just being a piece of decking.
You are a dick.
Have you seen that Australian clip about my redwood deck?
Yeah.
It was like, I love it when kids come on my dick.
Yeah.
It's great. I love having the old community round.
Everybody loves my dick.
And if you don't like this one, you can get a brown one half price.
Wow.
I don't know if he says that. I may have just been
He just
over the top, but
came into your Eminem era and freestyled. No? Okay, fine. I thought that was good. External pressure.
yes.
William.
Well, I want to ask you about internal pressure.
Okay.
Do you feel like internal pressure is important?
I think it can be important, but I think it can be a hindrance as well.
Okay.
Because I think if you lean too much into the pressure, it might become overwhelming and then you just don't achieve anything. And people can use it as an excuse. I'm just so overwhelmed. I've just got too much on my plate. There's too much to do. So I think can be...
POV, me yesterday.
Yeah, but you're doing the thing, whereas people use it as an excuse to not do the thing. You know, like, I'm so overwhelmed, I've got so much to do, so rather than picking one thing and doing it and ticking it off the list, they procrastinate about trying to do all of the things. You know, it's like when you try and do multiple things at once, you end up being worse at doing the task than if you just picked one and did it properly. So I think pressure, internal, can be harnessed, but I think you've got to be really careful about how much you allow into your life.
Yeah, I like that. Feel like I learnt something.
Good, as you should. Everything I say is a little nugget of wisdom. Even this. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, there was a meditative silence. It allowed your prior point to sink in further.
Good, thank you. The rest of the episodes is just going to be meditative silence.
Meditative silence.
Yeah,
external pressures you asked about.
Yes. So what societal pressures do you think you need to live up to?
See, I really struggle with external pressures.
Okay.
As in identifying them. Because I'm so selfish, I just consider my internal pressures. And I don't really care about what the external pressures are. In fact, I think I convince myself that there's more external pressure just to force myself to work harder. Like, I truly see myself as the one in Eastbourne that should, like, go out and become the biggest thing ever. Like, I just feel like I should be... the only thing that ever limits me is my actual knowledge. So if I'm not where I want to be, the fact I'm not Mr. Beast pisses me off because it's just I'm too stupid. That's the only thing. The only difference in me and Mr. Beast is he knows more about making videos and good videos.
But would you say he's been around longer though?
Only a year or like 2 years. He's only 2 years older than me.
No, but in terms of content,
I don't care. He just knows more stuff.
Yeah, but that's a big external pressure you've put on. Well, it's arguably internal as well, but external pressure that you've put on because you are comparing yourself to the best YouTuber.
Yeah, but the only difference is knowledge. So it's knowledge, you're not born with it.
But he has a team.
Yes, but he has the knowledge to have built the channel, to grow the team, then has the people skills and scheduling skills to be able to run that team effectively, hire the correct people, put the correct people around him to then be able to have his mad schedule and succeed and make high retention videos and know where to look and help other people just for fun on an evening. It's
the
like
knowledge is gained through experience and failures, and you are doing that. So you're on the right track.
I'm not doing it now. I need to be learning off other people's failures. I need to get in with Sidemen, Batch, Arthur, who else is there? George Clark, like all of that lot. I need to get in with them so that I can learn from all of their failures. And like once I'm in a group of like big YouTubers, then I can learn from all of their mistakes, and I'm learning 18 times faster.
How long do you think it'll be before you're in a room with those people?
At this rate, I don't think I will be.
Ever?
I think because I'm only big on YouTube. Like if I had 1 million followers on Instagram, I'd be able to reach out to them via DMs and they'd actually see my DM. But just with YouTube, like, I'm going to have to get massive because I'm just going to have to appear on their page. It's horrible when the most direct way to reach somebody is through being the biggest public figure.
I was going to say, that's a huge pressure you've put on yourself. So do you think it's possible to reduce external pressure?
Yeah, you just don't care.
So you say you've got to let things go.
Yeah, like there is no external pressure. It's all rubbish. It's like, and also if there is external, so say there's an expectation that I'm setting up a YouTube channel and my parents have said, right, okay, I'm going to be really kind to you. You've quit university, you've dropped out, and you're going to just do YouTube. Okay, I'll give you a year. The external pressure then to make that work in a year is insane.
Yeah.
Or you just decide, I don't care, I'm my own person. You've just got to make sure that you can make ends meet and live on your own terms. And then you can go as long as you like.
But I feel for a lot of people it's not that simple.
It should be.
Because of it, yeah, arguably it could and should be. But again, we're playing devil's advocate in the sense that there might be people that they want to explore their passion, be it YouTube or whatever it might be, and the external pressure is, okay, you can do it for 1 year, but if it doesn't work, I'm going to get you a job at this firm, this role. And sometimes you can't, the alternative is just too good.
No,
you can't turn it down.
No, you can. It doesn't matter what anyone offers me, I'm not ever doing something I don't want to do. I will die doing what I want to do rather than just getting by doing something
But
that I don't.
people are not that rigid.
They need to be.
Arguably, yes.
Why are you living your life based off what your parents wanted for themselves? It's dumb. Just don't be dumb. Just do what you enjoy. Like there's levels to this conversation. There's like, yes, okay, I can break everything down for nursery kids if that's what you want to do. Let's do, if you enjoy something, do it. If you don't enjoy something, don't do it. Like that's basics of life. Okay, you've got to build up from there. The problem is people start thinking about life too seriously, you know, like as I did for many years. Like, oh no, I'm going to be the corporate type. I'm going to be like, oh, just rubbish. Like I've learnt my lesson.
I know you wore suits and everything.
I did.
Now you're wearing fluffy slippers.
Literally. And brand new joggers as well.
Very nice.
Soph said my other ones looked like they had a stain on them, so I had to throw them in the bin. They didn't have.
But she didn't know it was all stains, and the one bed she thought was clean.
But you just need to do what you enjoy, and that instantly, like, it's a lot easier to convince somebody else that you're doing the right thing if you are undeniably enjoying what you're doing all the time. Because generally, people who do love and care for you will want to see you enjoying your life.
So I'm gonna, maybe put a little bit of human element on that. I'm gonna share an experience from my trip. So I went away, and obviously, I saw people I haven't seen in years. And when I worked at the summer camp, some of the kids that I had are now grown up, and they went to the wedding as adults, you know, and they're all in their corporate lives doing whatever they want to do, and it was really cool to catch up with them. People are asking me, what do I do? And you know what I felt? I felt, even though I'm in a good career, great company, great benefits, good salary, I did not feel proud to tell them what I did. It was really weird, yeah. Which is in reality, like, the societal pressure would be like, well, no, you've achieved. Like, you're doing well, you're thriving, you know? Like, you've got a clear progression path that you could rise up very high in the ranks. I wasn't proud of what I was doing because it didn't feel authentic to me. I think I've said to you, I don't feel like I'm living the authentic life for me right now because I'm not a corporate person.
So do you feel like you need to be under your own steam?
Yeah, absolutely.
So you need to be self-employed to feel fulfilled.
Yeah.
That's how I felt.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is how I feel with this, at the moment. I'm like, I see the life that could be there in front of me. And arguably, although by society
you too could be moaned at when you're taking out the bins.
I can't wait. But yeah, I just feel like there's this level of, even though I've achieved by society standards and lived up to society's pressures, I don't feel like I'm living a life I'm proud of, which is really horrible to admit at the moment.
The one saving grace, or what's the word? The silver lining of the cloud is you're at least making strides towards the thing. Now,
Yeah.
If we were having this conversation off of a podcast and you were saying that, it would be like, okay, what are you doing to change it? It's like, well,
what
it's not
steps?
anything,
I'm moaning about it. Does that count?
Yeah.
I'm telling you that I want to change it. Does that count? I've told you I've looked at other jobs. I've told you I've updated my CV. I've told you I've injured my shoulder.
We're going to have no friends by the end of this podcast.
We're not. We love all our friends dearly, and this is all things we say to them face to face.
Yeah.
But we're just assholes and better than everyone.
If you ever say you're going to do something and don't do it, I'll give you grace on the first time. If you then tell me the same thing again and you don't do it, I don't believe you anymore. It's like, if you tell me for 10 years that you want to change your life and you don't, I don't believe you on the 11th year that you tell me. It's like you're just going to die sad.
Yeah, you've not given me any tangible evidence that you are actively working to change.
Yeah. And it's interesting because it's mostly the people with the big talk. It's like, oh yeah, no, I'm so close to getting, like, I'm working towards this thing and it's going to blow up. It's going to be like, I cottoned onto that when I was 16. I was having a conversation with Fran, actually, and Chloe and whoever else was working. Maybe Katie, I think, was there at the time. And they were discussing some sort of business problem. And I know in previous conversations, like with other people and whatever, I jumped in too quickly with the solution to where you met them at the wrong point of where their brain was at the time. So I just sat, and I wasn't really a part of the conversation, but I just sat for like 15 minutes and let them just talk about it. And then there was like a natural pause, and I was like, well, you could just do X, Y, and Z, and then I'm sure they implemented it. And I think Fran even said to my mum, like, Will's got a good business head on him. But it's learning when to talk and proving that you are the person who does the research behind closed doors versus just saying, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this.
So one thing I've noticed a lot as I've moved up the corporate ladder ever so slightly, but the people that talk in the meetings, most, unless they're leading the meetings, normally have the least amount to say. It's those that sit and listen and take notes and think, and then they respond in kind, whereas the people that just want to be seen. But, hey.
Yeah.
Will, do you have any self-imposed timelines in your life?
Yep.
Tell me about those.
Buying a house in 18 months.
In 18 months?
Yeah.
What happens if you don't get there?
I'll be sad, but my life will go
Oh,
on.
wow. Very healthy. How sad? On a scale of 1 to 14?
I won't be sad, I'll just be annoyed. It'll be like, right, let's go.
On a scale of 1 to 14, how annoyed?
For the second, like 14.
And then after that?
0.
Slowly getting down.
No, just straight away.
Ah, boom.
Yeah. 'Cause
What other self-imposed timelines do you have?
I'd love 1 million subs by the end of next year. If I hit it, I hit it. If I don't, I don't.
Do you think these are unrealistic?
No. I've got them all written down on my phone. Where is my phone? I'll get it. I'll show you them.
Please talk amongst yourself while William is grabbing his phone. Tell me.
1 million subs. 100 sales
By end of 2026.
by the end of 2026.
Calendar year.
Yeah. Make 100 sales of merchandise in 1 month.
In a month.
Yeah. And get a 4-figure brand deal. It's my first one, but I want to make that a 5-figure one. But the first one is to get a 4-figure one.
So why have you chose those goals as a timeline for this year? And do you feel pressure around adding those on to your already busy workload?
The only goal that ever mattered to me was hitting 100k subs.
And everything just feels...
Everything else is just fun now. It's like, if I finish next year on 500,000 subs, I'm not going to be sad. I've still got 500,000 subs. I'm extremely grateful for everything that I've got. It's like, but just because I'm grateful for everything I've got doesn't mean I want to stop pushing. You know, like I'm happy to, but what it means is you're now playing without as many consequences.
What will you do if and when you get to 1 million subs? Will you do anything? I'm
gonna have a firework display.
Are you?
Yeah, it's gonna be cool. I'm gonna see if I can have like a frame built of 1 million, like a big like bubble letter writing thing, and have like sparklers go all the way around it so it lights up 1 million right at the end of like a massive firework display.
That'd be sick.
I think that's what I want to do. But it's all an idea. The reality is I'll hit 1 million subs and I won't care the same way I didn't care when I hit 100k. It's really sad.
It's really strange. You've got these timelines and these goals, but you're almost apathetic about it.
Yeah, you just don't care because your income isn't tied to your subs. It's like if YouTube gave you 100 grand as soon as you hit 100k subs, and they gave you £1 million when you hit 1 million subs. Yeah, that'd be nice. But even then, it'd be like, okay, now what? It's like, what, I just stopped making videos? Now I've got the audience.
Yeah.
Like, this is what you've been working towards so you can have this. It's like, no, I still enjoy making videos. Give me a day off. What am I going to do? I'm going to make videos. It's just what I like doing. But yeah, I think extra goals, like, so they're professional goals.
Yeah, I was going to say, what professional pressures do you have? But
I think I'll
you've
probably hire
outlined
an
them,
administrator by the end of next year.
Okay.
Just to help me get fully organised. I think it would help. And then personal ones, as I say, potentially buy a house next year, but I think that's more of a 2027 thing, to be honest. Just because I can't get a mortgage, I'm just going to have to save.
So in terms of tangible advice for the viewer that is listening, what would you say for those that have, say, put on large internal pressures on themselves? And if they fall short, what advice would you give them to help achieve those goals, work and thrive under that pressure, and ultimately how to handle the feeling of not hitting?
The way I will approach answering this is going to be exactly how I think. It may not be the best thing for everyone, but this is the only way I know how. I am an all or nothing person, so if I have goals to achieve, it's weird that I have goals to achieve. There's only one that really matters out of those. So of the 3 that I just shared, the 1 million subs, the 100 sales of merch in a month, and a 4-figure brand deal, the only one I really care about, weirdly, is the one that's not money related, and it's the 1 million subs.
It's the subs.
I'd rather have that gold play button than...
Is that the clout?
Than 100. It's just a thing. Like, I want the accolade.
Okay. I mean, it is crazy to think. Like, I know that we're very close, but it's your channel, and I could not imagine what it must be like to be on that. 1, how many subs you're on now, but 2, what it would be like to get 1 million. Like, I could. It just doesn't. I feel like it'd be blow my mind, dude.
You're gonna be so underwhelmed. Like, you'll get the most exciting one was hitting 10k subs.
I feel like I won't be because I enjoy these milestones.
Yeah, but so this is what I realised. When I got to 1,000 subs, I was like, cool. That shows that, like, I put my mind to something, I achieved it on a small scale. It's nothing that blows anyone away. It's like, I set myself a goal and I achieved it. I'm now monetized on YouTube. Great. And that's why I gave up at that point for like 3 years. When I got to 10k subs, I was like, oh my God, like, this is exciting because I've now got a 5-figure follower base, not a 4-figure. And I've only got to do this 10 more times to get to 100k, and that's like the end goal. So the excitement is still there because you're like, yeah, this can happen now. But once you've experienced that, like, then when you hit 100k, it's just like, yeah, well, I now know for sure that anything's possible. There's no doubt in my mind that I could get to 1 million subs. And when I get to 1 million, it'd be like, yeah, there's no doubt in my mind I can get to 10 million. And when I get to 10 million, there's no doubt in my mind I can get to 100 million.
Do you have pressure on yourself to get to those levels?
Yeah. I want to be so stupidly successful that it's just ridiculous. Like, not for any other reason than just because it's fun. It's really stupid.
You just want to be recognized. I feel like as soon as you get recognized once in the street, you're like, that's it, I'm quitting YouTube.
No, it's...
Goals reached.
I enjoy it too much. It's just like, yeah. I love the idea of just being so outrageously successful. I love it. Like, I think that's the only way. Like, I think even if I became the most followed person in the world, I still wouldn't be satisfied. The same as Mr. Beast isn't. He just wants to keep... He's trying to go for 1 billion subscribers. It's like... The thing is, and now is the only generation really when you can do it.
Yeah.
Because population's going to start shrinking, which means that your percentage of Earth that follows you has to go up. And it's like, it's a lot easier to do when there's 8 billion people on the planet than there's 6 billion.
Yeah.
So I'm 90% sure that's why Mr. Beast does all the philanthropy stuff, just to try and upgrade the African towns, just so they can subscribe to him.
Wow. I doubt that very much.
Yeah, no, me too.
Jesus.
But it's like, he's trying to get the third world countries to come up to our internet standards just so they can subscribe to him. It's like, oh yeah, he was the guy who gave us water to our village and internet so that we could all subscribe. He didn't turn the water on until we subscribed.
So, Will, why do some people thrive under pressure while others crumble? What do you think? I'm going to go first with this.
Yeah, do it.
I think it's how people were raised and how people perceive challenges. So it's a little bit that factors in terms of self-assurance, self-confidence, but I also think it's the way that people choose to approach problems. It's a mindset thing. So I think it's not necessarily that the challenge is too hard for anyone. It's how you approach it. So I think it's how you were raised and whether you were led to believe that hard work is the key to success, or whether that success is a given and you don't have to work for it. Because we all know those people that say life was just happened to them and they didn't have to work for anything, and you find that those sort of people, they struggle when things get tough, whereas those that were told they had to work for something have to believe and work and strive better. Those are the ones that often thrive under pressure because they know what it's like to be on the edge. That's my thoughts.
Yeah.
What are yours?
Well, I think there's three different things.
Wow.
So there's the kid that's encouraged and is told that they can do whatever they want. There's the kid that is put in maybe an impossible scenario and is told that they can achieve whatever they want and don't achieve the thing, even though they have the self-assurance. And then there's the kid that is told you're going to be nothing and you'll never achieve anything, but has all the opportunities in the world. So it's the kid that's told that you will amount to nothing while surrounded by opportunities, I feel like is so many people. I reckon that's 80% of the population.
But it's so funny how some people internalize that as motivation, whereas other people internalize it as a deflating element in their life. You know, some people are like, no, they use it as fuel to the fire that they can become something and achieve something, whereas others almost accept it. It's
so... The only way that I can relate to it is I've just cared about what is reality. It's like, okay, let's look at the world objectively. Are there is it possible for somebody in 2025 to get to 100,000 subs? You see a channel do it. Yes, it is. Okay. That means that anyone that tells me it's not possible, their opinion and thoughts about me whatsoever is completely unvalid now. So they just don't matter. It doesn't matter who it is. Parents, friends, family, strangers. I really don't care. Like, if they've told me it's not possible or that can't happen for me, they're wrong. Categorically, they're wrong. And you've got to have that much belief. It's like, no, you're just wrong and I don't want to talk to you.
You've got to be rigid in your own self-belief even when it's lacking.
You might not even believe in yourself, but at that point you can at least disregard everyone else's negativity. So you're only dealing with your own. And then it's like, okay, I want to achieve this thing. What would be the amount of work? And this is using Alex Hormozy's words, but it's looking back, that is exactly how I achieved it. It's like, how much work would be required that it would be unreasonable you wouldn't succeed?
Yeah.
It's like, I've made 1,900 videos.
Yeah.
Like, I would have thought maybe after 100 I would be at 100k. You don't expect the first 20 to do well, but maybe the next 80, like, you start to improve and then and you see some channels that do because they're just better. Maybe they can hire an editor earlier and that takes their exponential curve up even faster. But it's, you've just got to just disregard.
Just disregard.
Disregard.
So you got to have that unwavering self-belief even when you don't believe in yourself. So it's mental resiliency almost, because you have to just reaffirm yourself. You got to be.
I don't think you do. I think you've just got to do it. Doesn't matter. Do you want the result? Yes or no? Do you actually want the result? Because if you say you want something but your heart isn't in it, you don't want it.
Yeah.
It's like, if you actually want a result, you stop at nothing to achieve it. And this is why I'm all or nothing on one thing at a time. Because I know if I am all in on something, nothing is going to stop me achieving it, which is a super empowering feeling. And now I've got evidence to back it up, so I'm a proper dick now because I know it as well. That's the worst. Like when you have that thought process, like, I can achieve anything I put my mind to, and you've achieved nothing, people are like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
But now I know it's true. So it's like...
this is it. You've got undeniable proof there.
I can make other people look like the idiot for telling me it's not going to work, and I know that I'm going to be right in advance.
Yeah. Good feeling, gratifying.
Yeah.
Validating.
It's mental.
So, Will, we're going to circle back to that question I asked our singular viewer that will still be here. What's
up, Darren?
Dazza. Whether you're on Spotify...
D-Dog.
Or YouTube, whatever you're watching on D-Dog.
Good point. It could be on either.
Watching either at this point, because we've leveled up our game. The game has indeed changed. Let us know your answer in the comments. But Will, when do you feel the most under pressure?
When my shorts don't perform.
So right now.
Literally. You're literally talking to me a day after a breakdown. I didn't function yesterday. I was in bed for hours. It was another one of those days.
Wow.
It was like, but in that day I still hired an editor, I still made a short, I still did a live, I still
did the thing.
Yeah, but I was burnt out. It's like I needed to do loads of stuff for something, and it just didn't get done. But I gave myself grace period because it's like the weekend, so the people can't respond anyway, because it's, and I don't care so much about brand deals on weekends because they don't get back to it until Monday. So weekends are a easier time for me to work because I can just focus on the things that I need to get done. But I'm under pressure now, and the pressure's higher than ever because I feel like the quality of every video that on my channel that goes out now has to be high. There's no excuses, which is stressful.
Yeah,
because it's not just a short a day, it's a good short every day. So yesterday's one was crap. It was like my worst 10 of 10 I've ever had, and then today's is a 1 of 10. So,
well, at least you got that 1 out of 10.
Yeah, but I have no idea anymore what tomorrow's video is going to be. You can ask me that any day for the last 2 weeks. I have no idea what tomorrow's video is going to be. I'll tell you that every day.
Good fun. Allows you to be creative again.
I'd rather get guaranteed views than
Rise
be creative.
to the pressure. You can do it.
What about you?
I feel the most under pressure when I have the busy workload. But also, I think, as a little caveat to that, a workload that I'm uninspired for. Because I think when you're inspired for a workload, sometimes the pressure is fuel because you want to do the work and you enjoy the work, or you're working towards the outcome. Sometimes when you don't feel inspired to do the work, that's when I feel the most under pressure.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It was also actually one of the things I was going to say. What was the question you said about where you said there's 2 things? There's person who has the opportunity and then not encouraged.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I said a lot of things though, didn't I? Why do some people thrive under pressure and other people crumble?
Yeah, I think it's because they're working towards something they're passionate about or they're not.
Yeah.
It's like if you're passionate about it, you can't crumble because you do it anyway. You do it for fun.
Yeah.
If you don't care about what you're doing, it's easy to crumble because you're never really in it in the first place.
Agreed. Absolutely. So our key takeaway for the episode is do something you love, and then the pressure will feel minimal.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
And even in the high pressure times, it's still exciting.
Yeah. You're welcome, America. Well, you know how we end these things.
Yeah.
I've written down a word.
Grapefruit.
One day.
One day.
Oh, sorry, that was a...
That was like a...
my first one was a little bit like...
It was like a...
Greetings.
Not
Wonderful, let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's do different things.